I'm live. All right. I try to do Twitch. I want to be on Twitch, but for some reason I can't do live streams on my PC for some reason. I don't understand. All right. I wanted to discuss Star Wars is done, you know, and I don't hate Star Wars, but I feel sorry for Star Wars fans. I understand because I was a Star Trek, and it hurts, but it gets better over time. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like this right Star Wars fans need to mourn like us Star Trek fans. I know there's some Star Trek fans out there, but they're super six now. I can't condone anyone watching Star Trek in 2023 current year version of Star Trek and think they're sane. Either you never watched Star Trek in its heyday and you don't have no idea, or you are just a super simp, which is just sad because it's like there's people out there. It's like I will continue watching Star Trek until it's no more Star Trek. It's like, well, it's never going to get better if you continue to watch something that's a dead product. And I truly hope and pray that the Ray trilogy or whatever it is just super flops, like only $100 million made, and no one goes really except for the casuals. Because I think that's the only way Disney will get the message, but I don't think Disney cares. I think Bob Barger and a lot of the people who's Kathleen Kennedy and a lot of these people in charge really don't care. I think they just like we're just gonna keep putting it out until it eventually get a hit. Y'all gonna like this women's stuff or it's gonna die. You choose and just let it die. It's better to love and lost a situation than continue watching something even though it's horrible. And I feel like Star Trek, Stargate is going to get the Star Wars treatment now that Amazon's got their dirty hands on Stargate. I really don't want the show to come back. We had Stargate Atlantis, Stargate SG1 and Stargate Atlantis and Universe. We had three great series. We had two great movies continuing SG1. Do we need any more? No, no. As much as I love Stargate, I'd rather it just be go away and never come back. Whatever we already got, we got. I own all three of the series. Well, I earned the last three. I still haven't got Stargate SG1 because it's kind of pricey. I'm waiting for it to go down. But I'm be honest. The way everything's going now, I don't care. It's really hard to be like, oh my god, let's fight for these franchises. Let's try to stop a multi corporation from destroying our things we love. And it's like, bro, let it die. They'll learn when you stop buying this shit. The only way you can punish them is just stop buying their product. Don't buy it. Don't buy it. I feel like that's the only way anybody will ever learn. And I feel like a lot of these corporations might have to die so newer companies know not to go the way of Disney and a lot of these other corporations because a lot of these other corporations do this shit and think it's sweet. You know, they'll have these old IPs that's been built up for generations and then they just let me stick my toe in there and think that shit is funny. It's just not, you know. And instead, I'm not saying you can't love what you love, but I'm not for the team gatekeep. I'm team. Let them have it. Let it die. Let them go out of business. Do not purchase any more of their items. let that bitch die. I feel like so many people, in my opinion, are they hate anime so much, and then they'll shit on it, and then like, but like be mad because their shit don't like, it, and then they'll come over to anime and then try to change anime. And it's just like, if you don't like anime, don't watch. But stop trying to ruin its version of comics, which is manga. I started this conversation about Star Wars, but this is just a. I'm just speaking to the ether because I know no one's watching anyway. It's just a personal therapy session. I feel like for me, I feel like I need to just get off and just talk because no one listens to me anyway in my real life. So I'm gonna go on this YouTube thing and just put out a live stream every day to nobody because it just feels good to actually talk. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Culture Casinos put something out, but it just feels good to get it out because I'll be honest. In my real life, no one cares what I gotta say. They don't listen to me, even though I know stuff. People think I'm an imbecile, so it's like, and no one actually pays attention to anything ever about any of this stuff because they don't care. I feel like pop culture is going the way of death. You know what I'm saying? Like movies, TV shows, cable is already dead, but like all things entertainment wise is pretty much dead. Like the internet, I feel like Hollywood is dead and it just don't know it yet. Like it's dead and it just don't. They don't realize it's dead. And a lot of these people don't. I think don't realize they're dead or dying. If it's not dead, it's dying. And all those strikes, all it did is it didn't do anything because people don't really go to the theater. They need the theaters more than ever, but no one goes to the theater because it's like I'll just watch it when it goes to Netflix or Hulu or whatever streaming service. And what? Why would Amazon want you to go to the mall anyway? You know, people think, oh, why are they putting this awesome movie on Amazon Prime as a Amazon Prime original? Why would they want you to go to a mall when you can get your shit from Amazon, watch their movie, and keep shipping? Come on now, think about it. Amazon's smart buying MGM and all these other companies. If they put out high quality movies and TV shows, and you're subscribed, and you got the shipping, you continue to pay, and they'll keep then you get richer, and a lot of these malls and stores and places will go out of business, and then they'll be the only one in town. I feel like Walmart and other big stores like that will eventually die because of Amazon, because eventually you'll be able to get everything from Amazon. You know, be able to get a warm plate of stew with some shit pre-made on your doorstep in like 2 hours or some shit. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like Amazon gonna rule the world. In the end of the day, I think it's gonna be Amazon and Netflix only be only two survivors out of everything because it's like no one pays for cable and it's Hollywood's own fault expecting me people to pay $200 for cable. It's cheaper. Even the Netflix is like $20. That $20 is way cheaper than cable still to this day. What is it like? $50 and I got commercials? I gotta pay what, $20, $30 for no commercials on Netflix? Okay. People are so used to no commercials that they're willing to pay crazy numbers because they don't want to see commercials. They just want to watch their shit and be done. It's too late. Like a lot of these companies let Netflix cry for so long now that now it's, even though they're trying to put it out, you know, a fighting chance, it's too late. You HBO Max need to wrap it up, in my opinion. They need to just be like, you know what? We're respectfully bow out. We're selling our shit to Netflix. Just they'd be more profitable in my eyes. I mean, you know, or maybe sell it off to someone else, HBO Max or Max, Because I could get HBO Max free, but I don't use it because it's nothing on HBO Max I give a fuck about. Like they really ain't got no shows. It's like, damn, I want to go to HBO Max because the few shows HBO have, I fucking bought on VOD. Why am I gonna pay for streaming when I've already got True Blood? The only show on HBO I feel like in the past 20 years that was really decent. And then after that, Sopranos, which is mobs, and I'm not in the mob, so why the fuck would I care about a mob's story? You know, I mean, unless and then Godfather, it's a mob movie. I'm not watching mob shit. Like, I really don't see the reason. And a lot of these things that concepts people love, I'm not into them. So it's like a lot of these TV shows is quote unquote considered a hot thing. I'm like, okay, but I don't want to watch that. Like football. I don't really care. I don't care. You know, and people like, but you're a guy. It's like, yeah, but it's football. I used to play football. I don't care about football or basketball or any sport, bro. Like I, I just don't care. I feel like everything went so woke and shit that I to the point where it just turned me off to the point where eventually I just stopped watching. And now, I mean, I'm not going to come back. You know what I'm saying? I'm not like, no. It's not even like, oh, I miss it. It's like, they like the Super Bowl's on. NBA All Star game. You know what I'm saying? Like the Lakers. LeBron. Luca. Like, I just don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not black, and then people would say, probably call me black pill. I'm not black pill. I just don't care. I don't hate anybody. I just don't care. Like it's a difference. I think there's a difference between being black pilled and white pilled. I don't really think I'm black pilled because I'm not. It's different. I don't hate anything. It's not. I'm not angry. I'm not raged. I just don't care. It's more apathy at this point for most things. I feel that way about Hollywood. Like no matter what movie it is, if it's something I like or not, I just don't feel the need to go see it or rent it. I might watch old movies every once in a while, but 9 times out of 10, I'm watching anime, bro. I'm watching some new type of anime I had never heard of. Look interesting and a concept. It's just that a lot of stuff that comes out of Hollywood feels stale. Anime. A lot of anime is pretty much similar. Not all, but I feel like a lot of it has a lot of the same concepts as you know is the ones I like. But it's always done in different, new, inventive ways, and it just I don't feel the same thrive of give me something amazing as and like a lot of the anime shows compared to American shows or just Western entertainment as a whole. I feel like they're not trying anymore. Everything comes out, it just doesn't look new or energetic. It doesn't look entertaining. And every time I see something just come from most Western parts of society, I'm just like, eh, eh, eh. And the saddest part too is I loved sports rivalries. They don't have them. Everybody's hugging everyone. I mean, damn near Joel Embiid gave Jokic like the biggest hug and shit. Steph Curry and LeBron hugging each other like everybody's besties and shit. It's like, bro, that's why I was watching Paul Pierce and has them going at it. It was like almost a rush came through my veins, like of fucking adrenaline. Like, oh my god, beef. And like, I'm not saying everybody gotta fucking put hands on somebody, but I like the fact that they're actually not kissing each other's ass. They're not besties. You don't gotta be everybody's best friend. Everybody ain't gotta like everybody. Everybody gotta be bestie. But I feel like everybody nowadays wanna be like, oh, it's kumbaya. And it's like, bitch, stop. Like, it's okay to hate people. It's okay not to like someone. You know what I'm saying? Everybody doesn't have to be best friends, bro. And it's is what it is. But it's unfortunately we live in a society where you're a bad guy if you don't like certain people or if you like certain people. Cause see, if you say, "Oh, I like Trump," you're the devil. But it's like, bro, I thought we're in a land of the free, home of the brave. I can choose to do whatever the fuck I want. But they treat you less than a human being if you speak anything positive about Trump, anything other than negative. You're pretty much a asshole off rip. That you're just a jerk. You're a horrible person. And I'm just like, bro, that's not true. But I don't get it. And it's crazy. I'm switching to something else. Is it just me or is it crazy that Power has got these Pokemon fanboys crying because they're enjoying a new game? If you don't like Power World, you don't have to. But you shouldn't be trying to get the game taken down because of some form of copyright you think. It's not copyright. They made something look similar but different. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like if I put out a freestyle, a dollar and a dream doesn't mean it's J. Cole's song. If I bring my own spin to it as a freestyle, it's not J. Cole's dollar and a dream. It's whatever. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think that is a. I looked at Power World. I looked at Pokemon. I could see similarities, but it's not the same. And if it was fucking they stole assets, that's fucked up. But I don't think so. I think it looks better than Pokemon. I mean, I haven't played a Pokemon since the fucking early 2000s. Like current day Pokemon, I have no. Yeah, no, I'm not buying that shit. I have a Switch, and I've never played Pokemon on the Switch because I just don't give a shit. Like a lot of the Nintendo games on the Switch, no. Nintendo, I play 2K on my Switch. I know, I'm a peasant. I'm a monster. I got Breath of the Wild and lost it somewhere, and I'm not really looking for it like that because, to be honest, that Zelda game, Breath of the Wild, overhyped. It wasn't that fun. I'm not saying it wasn't fun, but it wasn't. Eh, it wasn't for me. Like Zelda back in the day, it was one of my games, but I guess me and my as an old man, I just not that fun to me. You know what I'm saying? Like compared to like the ones in the '90s and shit, those were classics. I love them both. I know they look very similar in a lot of ways, but to be honest, those were prime Nintendo. I feel like the '90s was the best time to be a Nintendo fan. All of their games was hits almost. Then their every game came out on Nintendo back on, especially N64 days. I, damn near almost every game was like, damn, that one was better. Oh shit, that's good. Oh my god, the graphics. Now it's like, oh my god, the graphics. Jesus Christ, this is a current day game. Y'all putting this shit out. Okay, this is what we doing. Okay, Nintendo playing games with the games. Like they shit look like shit. I'll be honest. I mean, somebody might get hurt feelings, but Nintendo overrated. People be like, "Oh my god, they made awesome games. It's so fun." I'm like, no, they're not that fun. They're overrated, in my opinion. I bought a Switch. Me as a person who owns a Switch, it's not that fun. And I'm not buying Mario Kart simply because I don't give a shit about Mario Kart or Mario in general. Like I know I should have. I don't know why I bought the Switch. I guess I just wanted it just because to try it, and now I don't know how to cancel my fucking whatever it is, Nintendo, whatever it is, because I don't play enough games for the $7.99 it is a month for the fucking Nintendo, whatever it is, because I don't play it except for one game, and that's 2K24, um, and Skyrim. It's the only two games I play on the Switch. I got other games. It's just a lot of the Nintendo games don't really look appealing to a grown ass man. Um, I don't know why I bought. You know, if I could go back and not buy it, but you know what? I appreciate having it when I was in the hospital. But now that I'm better and I'm not sick, unless you're sick, it's no reason to have a Switch. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're seriously in the hospital for months on end and you probably won't be getting out anytime soon, that's the only reason to have a Switch. Other than that, there's no reason to have a Nintendo Switch, in my personal opinion. Oh man, I'm getting my good side. I don't know if this is my. Let me see if I can switch this up. Uh, but damn, it's cold, this bitch. You know what? I'm gonna try to see how long I can live stream on this bitch. You know what I'm saying? But I'll be honest, man. It saddens me sometimes. It really does. What this world has become when it comes to just you can't just be a person and just say what the fuck you want sometimes because so many people get butt hurt. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh my god, you're so horrible, you're so polarizing. It's like, when did America become so pussy? Like we used to be assholes, and now it's like everybody's so like, I'm so sorry about your feelings. You need therapy type shit. It's like, bro, you fucking pussies. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hate this shit. I grew up early 2000s, 90s, bro. And to see how many people current day is just so soft, it's just like, bro, so soft, bro. For what, bro? Like, I don't get it. I don't get it how people can be so emotional now. Like, I'm emotional, but not like emotional. There's so many people, it's like they finna cry and bawl because somebody was mean to them. It's just like, if you could have been alive with the bullies I had when I was younger, I don't think a lot of these people would come out the same. Like I really had a real bit. Ooh, man, I miss getting bullied. You know, you never realize how good you had it till when you get used to get beat up. It builds character. It made me the man I am today. I don't like seeing somebody smaller than me get picked on because even though I was bigger, I never fought really like to fight that much. Only a couple times I actually fought. You know what I'm saying? But I'm be honest. Current year is depressing. Video games suck except for independence. Like Power World, a lot of people don't like it. Some people love it. I think it's the best thing we need. We need something to shock these fucking lazy fucking game developers in 2024 slash 2020 during the 2023. Oh my god, there's no games worth playing. I feel like there were games coming out. I just didn't buy any new ones. Everything I bought was on sale or something old. And a lot of stuff I bought were like from like 10 years ago almost. Cause like current day shit is just like, bro, no. Like Forsaken or whatever the fuck that shit. Sony should have just said no. Should They would have been better off just eating the cost and releasing that dog shit. Or they should have said, you know what, you can have an Xbox. We're selling it to you. It's a masterpiece. We don't even want it now. Oh, and Starfield, whatever. Like, oh my god, the Cope, Spider-Man 2, like the Cope too. I used to be a Sony pony, but I am glad I'm free. I'm on PC. I'm part of the master race now. Uh, Me as a former pony claiming to be master race is funny. Like I love Sony so much for so many years, but they did so much shit that it was just like you fucking assholes. Like you're censoring games. You're destroying probably works of art, masterpieces because of wokeness, or maybe you're just jealous because they're better than you. Because let's keep it real. The only way Japan is not winning the gaming is because of being held back by Sony or other American companies because they are king when it comes to good games. They make games better, in my opinion. Kind of like with content. Most content from like Japan, Korea, and like other countries, not America, like that one Russian shooter game that came out last year. That game was beautiful. It was fun. I mean, yeah, it had some Russian propaganda I heard, but compared to a lot of shit that comes out now, it was fun. A fun. I didn't play it yet, but just looking at it, it looks like breath, a breath of fresh air. That's what I'm trying to say. But I'm just saying, like a lot of these games now, it's just they're not. It's not for my eyes. And these devs are lazy. They'll wait to the last minute, in my opinion, to fucking do some bullshit. You fuckers, you know, wait till like I don't know how long, but I'm just saying, like I shouldn't have to download anything when the game comes out. It should just work. But unfortunately, we live in a time where they have to fix all kind of fucking bugs, game breaking bugs off the rip. I should even if I have to install. After I install the game, I shouldn't have any fucking problems. It shouldn't be like, oh my god, we're so sorry, Mister dot 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 dot, that your shit's not working. I just paid $50, $60, 70, whatever the fuck, and I installed it and it won't work with a controller. Well, I'm sorry, Mister dot dot dot. We can't refund you because it's past a certain time. But my money, figure it out. Ask somebody how to get the controller to work with your fucking thing. And it's just like, you asshole. You douchebags. Pieces of shit. I swear to God. But it's okay. I'm learning my lesson. No more. None of these. Not again. Never. Ever. Oh, and one more thing, because I'm gonna leave. Black Panther, Wakanda Forever is dog shit. The movie is dog shit. Should have been shot before release. Like they should have shot the film or whatever the fuck with a shotgun and not release it. Fuck the cause. That is the worst. Mark, actually, you know what? No, the Eternals is the worst, but that's like the second worst. And then the third Ant Man is the third worst. No wonder they fucking canceled Jonathan Major. It's not because he fucked that bitch's finger up. It's because the movie was suck. They got that nigga out of there because that shit sucked. But on the real, I don't think he really meant to hurt that bitch. I think he was trying to push her in the car, and the bitch was fighting him. You see that motherfucker run from that hole? It's crazy. A motherfucker can run from a bitch and still get convicted. That's some bullshit. I swear to God. And then they wonder why dudes are scared to date because it's like if I do something, I'm getting in trouble. If she do something, I'm getting in trouble. It don't matter what you do, you're in trouble. So it's like I might as well run from the bitch off the rip. Like I'm at the point where I'm like, I see pretty women, I run. I know even if I ain't got a shot, I try to stay far away from the prettiest women because I ain't trying to get me too. Bro, I see pretty chicks at my job. I don't even talk to them other than hey, because I ain't trying to get no trouble, bro. Like, I ain't trying to get no trouble. I ain't trying to let somebody say I was sexually harassing them and lose my job. I'm not saying they will, but I just don't trust women these days. I don't trust a lot of women. It's scary out in these streets. I mean, they can take down Diddy, they can take down me, and they don't even need the truth. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying taking up for the man. I'm just saying what I feel like is he might have been an asshole, but I don't think she was so innocent as she tries to claim to be. But if you say that, you're the bad guy. You're enabling a monster. It's like, am I? Come on. I'm not saying he ain't a monster, but I don't think she was as scared as she claimed to be. I think her ass got pissed and shit on for years and freaked on or whatever the fuck he was doing with her. And her ass was like, you know what? That motherfucker used me up in my prime years. I'm married to this man. We struggling. I'm gonna sue. And then Vince McMahon, oh my God, Vince McMahon, that sick old bastard. No, it's fucked up what Vince did, but the bitch he paid her off, but he didn't pay her all the way off. That's where he fucked up. He should have just gave her that $3 million off the rip, and it was like, let all right, because she signed the NDA, but she not going to. Ain't no way you going to jail to get used like that. I'm pretty sure the judge is like, I ain't gonna have you go to jail, even though you signed the NDA because this got shitted on. But this man is the dumbest motherfucker, rich motherfucker in the world. His whole kingdom is fucked up over a bitch because he a horny old bastard. I swear to God. I swear to he would have been better off just paying a bitch to do the filthy freak offs than fucking picking some bitch he worked with because that but powerful motherfuckers are stupid. Because they think they can do whatever because they got money and they rich. Because once you get money, it's hard to tell a motherfucker with money. You can't do that. You be like, bitch, I'm a billionaire. What the fuck I want? Like, give me that pussy. I'm not saying that's what he did, but I'm saying that's how some of them niggas be. They be like, I worked this hard to get to this level. You ain't gonna give me no pussy? I'm rich, man. I'm pretty sure that's how they be like. And then that bitch be like, what? He is a billionaire. Okay, do what you want today. But you're gonna pay, right? Yeah, I'm gonna pay. I'm gonna pay. And then, you know what happened? He paid, but he stopped paying. You once you do some fuck shit to a bitch and you say you gonna pay, pay. Just pay. Because your ass is done if she speak on you pooping on her and whatever else you did for her. She did for you. Just pay. And that is this man's biggest fucking just being ornery and not paying her all her money. Like a dumbass. Because he's done this in the past with other motherfuckers. He was like, yeah, I'm going to pay you for this wrestling area. Here's your money. And I'm not paying you anymore. I do what the fuck I want. And now he's going to be fighting for his old ass life. I, I just pray they don't have no more assistants around him. Because that motherfucker is You're a pervert. You're an old pervert. I believe he fucking did this shit. But she signed an NDA. But you know what? What judge in 2024 is going to be like, this woman was victimized, but she signed the NDA. Lock her ass up. Bitch signed the NDA and she talked. Lock her ass. No, it's not going to happen. Not going to happen. She a bitch. She a woman. They're not going to lock a woman up because she was treated like shit. And she spoke, even though she signed the NDA. And I don't think NDAs cover being abused 100. I don't think, even if you post a sign NDA, I don't think it covers you getting abused. Like, at least physically abused. Like, if it's like mental, I think it does cover some shit like that. But like, if they put your hands on you and like shove penis, like he was shoving penis in her cock, and told her she can't scream with the cock in her throat and shit. Like, what the fuck? I was like, when I was listening to this shit from DJ Academic, I was like, God damn, Vince, you wilded out at like 80 something. Like, I would have believed it if he was 20 years ago when he was in his 50s, but he's almost 80 or he's in his 80s, and he just busting bitches down. Like, yeah, let me shit on you, hoe. Yeah, suck this cock. Yeah, I am Vince McMahon, and I need that pussy. Like, good Lord, man. I mean, I feel like no. I'm be honest. I feel like, dude, just because you got money and power, don't give you the right to do whatever. But most women will do it for a man with money. Like, if you got money and status and wealth, most women will be like, yeah, I'm down. But Vince got old, so he had to force. I feel like I don't think he forced for everyone, but I do think he's a fucking weirdo. I mean, I don't know if anybody remember, but the Kiss My Ass Club, that was some freaky ass shit. That nigga was on some real demon time on live stream TV, mainstream TV, and everybody was just like, "Oh, this is TV," but like he was showing his fetishes back then. He wanted that Rikishi booty. Kiss my ass club. Oh my god, that I get to kiss Tristash's ass, and then he kissed that Rikishi. No, no, no. I was like, bruh. I remember as a kid when I was watching, I was like, oh no, ah, no, Vince, don't fall for the rock. I just remember when that happened. I was like, nah, nah. I was watching it too back then. I was like, ah, oh, oh, not Rikishi. No, oh, oh, poor Vince. I've never felt so sorry for him. Oh, no, he had to kiss the man's ass. Oh, that's just so disgusting. Oh, oh, no, 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 no. That ain't right. That ain't right, man. I know you're talking about. I did not see that happen. I was like, whoa, not even a blow. Like that gotta hurt, man. I think that hurt worse. That's just like mm, uh, damn, damn. That's my reaction when I saw Detroit lose. I was like, ooh, 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 by 3 points. You telling me they lost by 3 points? Oh, come on. That's the NFL gotta be rigged because them niggas was up. I was like, what the? I was trolling. I was like, bro, they gonna lose. And then them niggas lost. I was like, oh, shit. Ooh. I was like, ooh. I looked up. I was like, ooh, by 3 points. That's, ooh. I, damn. Damn. 3 points? I'm talking three? Oh, come on, man. Something about that. It just didn't seem right. It was just like, bro, three? Just 3 points? What? But it didn't look like it was going to go that way. I actually watched the highlights. I was like, wait. How did this actually happen? It just didn't make sense to me. And when I saw it, I was like, I see, but like, damn. Ain't nothing good happen in Detroit, like my homie used to say. I had a homie from Detroit used to say, ain't shit, good shit ever happened in Detroit. We're the most unlucky city on the planet. I didn't believe him. I was like, what about that 04 championship? Yeah, that was nice, but we ain't never got another one. I'm like, and the Pistons might go. He's like, you funny. Bulls got a better chance of getting Michael Jordan back on the team. Like, damn, got no love for your song team. Like, I love the Bulls, but like, I love the Clippers, the Heat, the Mavericks, and the Bulls. Uh, I'm good. I'm just looking at myself and I'm getting old. Bro, I look like I'm my age sometimes. It all depends on how I look. This nigga, when I look serious and I age real quick, like the world is a beautiful place and I got a lot of things on my mind. May I ask? I can see my aging, which make me think of I want to eat something Asian. I'm talking tacos with a side of ramen noodles. I feel like I'm getting older. So depressed. Damn, I'm old. I'm starting to look old. Damn. Let me end this shit before I say something embarrassing.